Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Yasser Golfraz, and this is our third session of strategic leadership. Uh, can you see my screen? Can you hear my voice? Please let me know if there is any issues. So let's get started. Right, today we are going to explore learning outcome 3, understanding uh, the impact of leadership on organizational performance. Leadership does not just influence the behavior and performance of individuals and teams, it has a significant effect on the overall performance and success of the organization. A good leader steers the company toward greater effectiveness, innovation, and sustainability, ensuring long term success. Organizational indicative content. We will begin the differences between organizational effectively and efficiency and effectiveness. Leaders has fostered an organizational culture that promotes innovation, creativity, and continuous improvement. We will look at different models and frameworks that emphasize organizational excellence, including effective leaders are continuously developing themselves and their teams. We will explore the key elements of leadership and development. Uh, we will discuss how leadership drives strategic effectiveness within the organization. Additionally, strategy maps are used to visualize how different organizational activities align with overall strategic goals, helping leaders monitor progress and adjust strategies as needed. Key terminology: organizational performance is defined as the actual outputs or results of an organization compared to the expected output or goals. According to Richard et al., organizational performance can be broken down into three primary outcomes: financial performance, product uh, market performance, and stakeholders' return. These outcomes provided key insight into how effectively an organization is meeting its objectives. The management style cycle for organizational performance involves three critical phases: performance planning, performance appraisal, and performance improvement. So, in the performance planning stage, goals are set and strategies are defined to achieve these objectives. The performance appraisal phase uh, involves assessing the progress towards these goals. And lastly, performance improvement focuses on identifying areas where enhancement can be made and implementing strategies to boost performance. Key terms: what is knowledge improvement? Now let's talk about knowledge management, which refers to the systematic process of creating, sharing, using, and management the knowledge and information within organization. It is an interdisciplinary approach aimed at utilizing organizational knowledge to achieve strategic goals. Effective knowledge management ensures that valuable insights, information, and expertise are accessible to the right people at the right time, enhancing decision making and organizational effectiveness. Key components of knowledge management include people, process, content, and information technology and strategy. By integrating these elements, organization can better leverage their knowledge resources to drive innovation and success. Succession planning is the process of identifying and preparing new leaders to take over when current leaders retire, leave, or pass away. This process ensures that an organization has a pool of capable individuals ready to fill critical leadership roles. Succession planning enhances the availability of experienced leaders and helps minimize disruptions when leaders changes occurs. It involves identifying potential leaders and providing them with the necessary training and experience. This approach not only prepares short-term a successor who are ready to step into roles quickly, but also develop long-term succession who may require more time to fully prepare for leadership positions. Any questions so far? So now uh, here we will talk about career progression, which refers to the advancement in one's career through promotions, new opportunities, and challenges. It involves moving forward uh, in one's professional journey, which may include gaining new skills, taking on more responsibility, and achieving personal growth. Career progression often includes changing employers or finding new roles that offer greater opportunities. It is an ongoing process that helps individuals achieve their professional goals and aspirations. Strategy map. What is strategy map? Strategy map is a visual representation used by organization to outline their primary strategic goals. It is a simple diagram that illustrates the cause and effect relationship between different strategic uh, objectives. A strategy map helps organizational quickly communicate how value is created and the pathways to achieving strategic success. In the balanced scorecard framework, a strategy map is a powerful tool for aligning actions with the overarching goals of the organization. Uh, Typical components of strategy map includes objectives related to financial performance, customer satisfactions, internal process, and learning and growth. So each of these areas in is interconnected and contributes to the overall success of the organization. Effectiveness versus efficiency. Hi, Islam. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, mornings. How are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, okay. Uh, right. Now we are talking about efficiency versus effectiveness. Uh, Two important concepts in organizational management, but they focus on different aspects of performance. Efficiency refers to doing tasks in the best possible way, using the least amount of resources. It emphasizes performance work correctly and optimally, with a focus on minimizing waste and maximizing output. Effectiveness, on the other hand, is about achieving the desired result or outcome. It measures how well the actual results align with the intended goals. While efficiency is concerned with the means and methods, effectiveness focus on the ends and whether the objectives have been met. Uh, Efficiency is typically associated with short term goals and operational strategies. It tends to have a more introverted approach, focusing on improving internal process and system. Effectiveness, on the other hand, has a long term perspectives and is oriented towards strategic formulation. So it involves thinking about broader objectives and achieving the long term success of the organization. So, historic development of organizational theory. Here we will talk about organizational theory has evolved over time with various theories contributing to the understanding of how organizational function. Early theories such as theory from uh, Winslow Taylor focused on mechanical efficiency. Uh, Taylor's work, known as scientific management, emphasized the importance of finding the most efficient way to perform tasks. He proposed principles like scientific selection and training of workers and a more equal division of responsibilities between management and workers. His approach aimed to increase productivity by eliminating inefficiencies. Then Henry Fayol, a French executive, contributed to organizational theory here. So, by introducing 14 principles that believed should guide all managers, such as unity of command and discipline. Max Weber, a German sociologist, introduced the concept of bureaucracy, emphasizing the importance of clear hierarchies and formal rules within organization. These early theories laid the foundation for structured and efficient organizational practices. The development of organizational theory took a significant turn during 1930 and 30s to 60s, with the introduction of contingency design challenging classical theories of organization. So one of the important figures in this shift was Herbert Simon, who argued that organizational theory must move beyond simplistic generalized principles. So Simon emphasized the importance of understanding the conditions under which various principles might be applicable. suggesting that classical organizational ideas were oversimplified proverbs that often contradicted each other. So in 1966, Daniel Kortz and Robert uh, Kahn advanced the open systems perspectives in organizational theory. So, this approach considered organizations as dynamic systems that interact with their environment, challenging previous models that treated organizations are closed and isolated entities. In the same period, uh, John Woodward, Charles Sparrow, and James Thompson also contributed important insights regarding the role of technology in shaping organizational structures. They argued that different types of technology used by organizations influence the structures and design of those organizations. Uh, University of Austin researchers led by Hickson and Poff in 1969 further explored how organizations' size impact structures. They found that as organizations grow, they tend to develop standardized structure components that helps manage the complexity of larger organizations. So the relationship between organizational size and structure suggests that expanding organizations follow common patterns to manage their increasing complexity. Any questions so far, Islam?
No, nothing specific. It's clear.
Can you see my screen and hear my voice? Any issue?
Yeah, it's clear for me.
Okay, okay, good, good. So what you do, Islam? You working or just studying or
I am engineer in the HS2 project in
okay,
Birmingham.
okay. So you are UK based or you are somewhere in
Yeah, I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK, in Birmingham.
Birmingham? Okay, okay. So, assess the nature of organization effectiveness and performance. Organization activities are typically structured into three key phases: planning, implementations, and uh, evaluation. So, the first phase involves strategic planning, where the purpose, goals, and strategies to achieve those goals are clarified. So this is the foundation for performance planning, which guide how the organization will operate and grow. So the second phase involves um adopting the necessary organizational structures that will support the achievement of the goals. Organizational design is essential in the stage as it defines the roles, responsibilities, and relationships within the organization to ensure that the planned strategies can be executed effectively. The third phase focusing on guiding organizational behaviors, particularly through leadership and management. So, this includes ensuring that leaders foster the right culture and motivate employees to work towards the organizational goals. Difference between organization efficiency and effectiveness is the same repeating. Uh, the difference between the concept of efficiency and effectiveness are fundamental to understand organizational performance. Being effective means doing the right things, while being efficient is about doing things right. So, in organization, improving efficiency is often a priority because it leads to cost reductions and better resource utilizations. Uh, ho- However, organization also need to focus on effectiveness, ensuring that the right goals are being pursued. So, for example, an organization may pursue the right goals but still the inefficient, resulting in high cost. But an organization could be efficient uh, pursuing the wrong goals, leading to underproductions or other long-term issues. The ideal scenario is for organization to pursue the right goals while also being efficient in their operations, ensuring high return on investment or ROI, so and cost effectiveness. Approaches to measure organization effectiveness. There are several approaches to measuring organizational effectiveness, each focusing on different aspects of organizational performance. One such approach is external resources approach, which evaluate an organization's ability to acquire, manage, and control valuable resources such as skilled employees or materials. This approach is important for understanding how well an organization secures the inputs needed for success. The internal system approach focuses on how well an organization uh, uh, functions internally, assessing its ability to innovate, respond quickly to change, and adopt to challenge. So, this approach emphasizes the importance of smooth internal operations and responsiveness to external changes. Uh, Here is a technical approach. Another important approach is the technical approach, which evaluate the organization's ability to efficiently convert its input into goods and services. So this includes focusing on minimizing production cost, increasing product quality, and improving customer services. So by optimizing production process, organization can improve their effectiveness in delivering value to customers. Any questions so far?
No, carry on.
McKinsey 7S framework. Any idea on this or any comments on McKinsey 7S framework?
Yeah, yeah, I think it was in the first unit. It was as well in the strategic management leadership. So yeah, it's
Yeah. So basically, this is a model that has stood the test of time in organizational effectiveness, developed in the late 70s by consultants Tom Peters and Robert Western. The framework identifies seven internal elements that must align for an organization to successful to be successful. So these elements include 7S, means strategy, structure, systems, shared values, style, staff, uh, and skills. The 7S model is widely used in various organizations contexts, such as improving performance, implementing strategies, or managing organizational change during mergers and acquisition. So, by assessing the alignment of these seven elements, organization can gain insights into how well their uh, internal components are working together to achieve goals. 7S frameworks can be particularly useful when organizations are planning to implement new strategies, uh, or navigate significant changes. It helps to ensure that all parts of the organizations are aligned and working towards common objectives. This alignment is important for the successful execution of strategies and achieving long term success. McKinsey's 7S framework identifies seven key elements that needs to align for an organization to be success. These elements are divided into hard and soft categories. The hard elements includes strategy, structure, and system. The soft elements uh, are skills, style, and skills, style, and staff. So the hard elements, strategy, structure, and system, which are more concrete and easier to identify. Strategy refers to the plan or direction and organizations follows to achieve its goals. Structure involves the organization chart, uh, reporting lines, and the overall management of roles. System includes a formal process and IT system that support operations. On the other hand, when we talk about soft elements are more intangible and influenced by company culture. These elements includes share values, skills, styles, and staff. Shared values are the core principles and beliefs that guide the organizations. Skills represent the capabilities and expertise within the organization. Uh, Style refers to leadership approach and organizational culture, and staff covers the human resources, focus on the people within the organization. Example of McKinsey 7S framework in action can be seen in the case of White Hawk Electronics, a startup with 5 employees. Uh, Initially, the organization's strategy, structure, and system aligned with its small scale operations, driven by the founder's vision and value. As the company grew, however, it faced challenges. The sale strategy no longer matched the skill set of the growing teams, and the introduction of new technologies demanded additional skills in marketing, product development, and financial management. So when White Walk expanded to 30 employees, it faced the need for a realignment of its key elements. Some staff members lacked necessary system skills, and the company's values were unclear to many new hires. The founders, Alex, used the McKinsey 7S analysis to assess the situations. Through this process, she introduced onboarding and learning programs to ensure that all elements of the organization's strategy, structure, system, and staff were realigned. This example demonstrates how the McKinsey 7S framework can be a useful tool for ensuring organizational alignments and addressing challenging as company grows. Uh, you might heard about this one, different types of leadership. Any, have you heard any or any question, anything about leadership type? Leadership within organization can take different forms depending on the time frames and the scope of change required. So these changes can be classified into three categories: transactional, transitional, and transformational. So transactional leadership involves short-term adjustments that improve or modify existing process. It focuses on achieving immediate goals, uh, typically related to improving efficiency or resolving specific issues. Then we talk about transitional leadership. On the other hand, is focused on the medium term changes. Transformation leadership involves the most significant changes, often related to restructuring the workforce or recognizing the entire organization. So each type of leadership is necessary at different points in an organization's development and for different types of organizational changes. Uh, Main features and requirements of leadership development. Leadership development is critical for the growth and sustainability of an organization. To effective leadership, companies focus on several key skills, including adaptability, system thinking, self awareness, collaboration, effective change management, creativity, and decision making. Developing these skills allows leaders to navigate challenges, manage change, and inspire their team. Coaching and mentoring, both are two important forms of development that contribute to personal and professional growth within organization. Coaching is relationship where an experienced individuals known as coach provide guidance and support to a learner. The goal of coaching is to help the coachee achieve specific personal or professional objectives. Coaches provide training, feedback, and insight to assist the coachee in improving performance and reaching their goals. Mentoring, on the other hand, is typically a long term relationship focused on broader personal and professional development. Uh, Member, usually a more experienced individuals, share their knowledge, experience, and advice with the less experienced persons known as mentee. So the primary aim mentoring is to guiding the mentee's overall career development and offer support beyond just specific goals. Any questions so far?
No, thank you.
EFQM models of excellence, European Foundation for Quality Management. Uh, Model is self-assessment framework that helps organizations evaluate their strengths and identify areas that needs improvements across all activities. It provides a comprehensive approach to measuring performance, guiding organizations toward achieving excellence. The EFQM model is widely used not only in Europe but also by organizations worldwide. Models of the influence of organizational culture on creativity and innovation. Organization cultures plays a significant role in fostering creativity and innovation within a company. To understand the relationship, various dimensions of cultures are measured, such as the strategic vision, customer focus, management process, and interpersonal relationships. So these dimensions outlines how the company uh, in, interacts with the external environment and meets its objectivities. Creativity and innovation within organizations are influenced by factors like strategy, trust, leadership, and working environment. Uh, Organizations that encourage flexibility, support risk talking, and foster open communications are more likely to generate innovative ideas. Uh, Additionally, a customer oriented approach coupled with strong management support further enhancing creativity as organizations continue to innovate. Uh, it is also very important to integrate core values and ensure that all employees are involved in the process. So, by creating an environment that tolerates mistakes and encourages learning, companies can improve their services and continuously adapt to changing market needs. Leaders' empowerment and accountability. Empowerment is a critical element in building a strong organizational culture, especially that promotes distributed leadership and growth mindset approach. Empowerment can be viewed in two primary focus structural empowerment and psychological empowerment. Structural empowerment refers to the degree to which individuals have authority to make decisions within their role. This form of empowerment is essential in allowing employees to take ownership of their work and contributes to the organization's success. Psychological empowerment is concerned with how individuals perceive their roles within the organization. It is about the level of alignment they feel with the company's mission and values. A strong sense of empowerment enhance motivations, improve performance, and encourage individuals to take initiative. When employees are empowered they are more likely to feel accountable for their work, contributing positively to the overall success of the organization. Uh, Provide criteria of assessing an organization's strategic effectiveness from a leadership perspective. Uh, from a leadership perspective, the effectiveness of an organization can be assessed by examining several key elements or several key criterias. These criterias how leaders guide and direct work methods, solve problems, and making decisions. Leaders are responsible for training and coaching their others, setting goals, and ensuring that resources are effectively allocated. Also, leaders should serve as role models, encourage goal achievement, and manage staffing and compliance within the organization. It is important to evaluate how well leaders coordinate the work of different units and represent the organization externally. Leaders are also tasked with ensuring that all team members understand their roles and responsibilities and are committed to the organization's objectives. Assessing leadership effectiveness involves looking at how decisions are made, the process used to arrive at those decisions, and the outcomes that results from those decisions. This comprehensive approach helps determine whether leadership participate, align with organizational goals, and contribute to long-term success. Leaders have always been evaluated based on their impact, but traditionally, these evaluations often occurs after the outcomes of their actions are visible. For instance, financial performance is a common metric used to assess the success of a CEOs, but it only offers a partial view of leadership's effectiveness. Factors such as leadership styles, decision-making process, and long-term strategies outcomes are also important for understanding leaders' true impact. An example of this is Pascal Soriot, who became the CEO of AstraZeneca in 2012. After just 2 years, he was recognized as Business Person of the Year. However, a deeper look at his leadership shows that financial performance alone does not capture the full scope of the leadership. For example, uh, although AstraZeneca's revenues are dropped in 2017, Soviet leaderships may have laid the foundation for long-term strategies initiatives that are not immediately reflected in financial results. Leadership is primarily about influencing others to improve performance, both individually and collectively. So, while management influence outcomes through processes and structures, leadership focuses on motivating individuals, fostering commitment, and driving change within the organization. Kaplan and Norton efficiency and effectiveness measures. Kaplan and Norton introduced the balanced scorecard in 1993, a strategic tool widely used by both large and small organizations to translate vision and strategy into specific objectives. This tool helps organizations assess whether their strategies are successful by measuring performance. It involves beyond the reliance on traditional financial metrics such as turnover and profitability, which often look backward to also incorporate forward-looking metrics that highlights future potential. The balanced scorecard combines both efficiency and effectiveness measures, emphasizing key areas such as customer satisfaction, internal process innovation, and continuous improvement. Efficiency measures focus on operational success such as cost management and process optimizations, while effectiveness measures assess outcomes like customer satisfaction and business growth. These performance indicators allow an organization to evaluate not just its current performance but also its ability to improve and innovate, ensuring that it stays competitive in the long term. Balanced scorecard, as I said, is a tool designed to help organizations evaluate all aspects of their operations, particularly in the context of creating and monitoring human resource strategies. This tool suggests that employees' learning outcomes are an important component in assessing the performance of an organization. EFQM. What is EFQM? European Foundation for Quality Management is a non-profit organization founded in 1988, has become a recognized leader in promoting excellence in organizational practices. It supports over 30,000 organizations across Europe and has more than 500 members representing over 50 different sectors. The EFQM excellence model is widely used by businesses and organizations as self-assessment tool that helps them evaluate their strengths and identify area for improvement. Example of strategy map. Strategy map is a visual tool used to outlines the connect the key objectives of an organization's, providing a clear roadmap for achieving its goals. It is designed to align the various aspects of an organization's strategy with its performance measures. Uh, Barbados Strategy Management. This map outlines the vision and strategic goals for the country, emphasizing prosperity, social justice, and global competitiveness. The strategy aims to foster steady economic growth, develop world-class infrastructures, and ensure social equity across its population. Uh, The goals include improving exports, enhancing the ICT infrastructure, and promoting material prosperity along with full employment and a more equitable distributions of wealth. The country's strategic focus also include achieving international recognition for its tourism and financial services sectors, bolstering its competitive advantage and developing high quality products and services. Additionally, yes, the strategy maps highlights key areas: environmental sustainability, uh, social capital, and public service reforms. Key processes such as developing efficient transport systems and improving healthcare are essential to reaching their goals. By focusing on competitiveness, social cohesion, and sustainability, Barbados aims to position itself as a model of development and prosperity in the Caribbean region. So, this strategy map provides a clear framework for aligning national efforts with long term objectives, ensuring that all aspects of the country's development are addressing in a structured and uh, in a structured manners. Yeah, that's it, Islam. And here are some references for further reading. You can also visit your Moodle or learning management systems. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
joining me this morning.
Thank you.
Uh,
You
any
will send the
questions,
recording?
concerns, or issues?
Yeah. You will send the recording of this meeting?
Yeah, you will get by Monday, I think, so, or straight after my lecture in your email.
Okay, great. Thank
Okay.
you.
So,
Uh,
thanks, Islam. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock for our next lecture. And thank you very much. By then, if you have any questions, you can drop me an email at yasir@ukversity.co.uk. Thanks and bye for now. Okay.
Bye.